Ako po si Emily Dicolen Abagat. Sa kasalukuyan ay isang professor sa Catholic University of Daegu under the Social Welfare Department. I came to Korea in 2004 as a research fellow under the Korea Foundation for Advanced Studies. Nakakuha po ako ng research fellowship. And during that 1 year of my research fellowship, I became an active volunteer for the Hewadong Filipino community. I did some counseling sa mga workers natin who come to the center. I also provided education programs for the Filipino migrants for the Filipino Center and counseling also for the women married to Koreans. So after a year of my research, bumalik po ako sa university ko sa Philippines, Colegio de San Juan de Letran, Calamba, where I was at that time the dean of the graduate school. And then after a month, nag-decide akong bumalik ng South Korea as a lay missionary. So sa loob ng 4 o 5 taon, naging full-time lay missionary ako for the Filipino Center. And I did the same thing, counseling, education programs and all. And then in 2009, I had this opportunity to go back to the academe. So I taught at the Catholic University of Korea in Seoul for 1.5 years. And during that time, I was able to help the university in recruiting about 51 or 50 Filipino scholars or Filipino students for the Catholic University of Korea. And then after that, after 1.5 years, I moved to another university, Kyungju University. And there, I also helped or, recruit some Filipino professors for the university. And after 1.5 years, I moved to my current university, which is the Catholic University of Daegu. Yeah. And right now, I am the president, the second president, or actually chairperson of the PhilRPG. PhilRPG is Philippine Resource Persons Group. Ito po ay asosasyon ng mga Filipino professors dito sa Korea. And at the same time, currently the advisor of PICO. PICO naman is Pinoy Scholars sa Korea. This is the Association of Filipino Students in Korea. So basically for PhilRPG, what we do as a group of professors is to help the embassy in its educational programs. And currently, we are trying to expand, our goals or our programs by providing professional growth also for ourselves as Filipino professors. So we are coming up with several programs such as research as a group, at the same time research colloquium where some professors could present their research output for us also as members to learn. And at the same time, we are also trying to reach out to the Filipino communities and multicultural families right now in Korea as well as in the Philippines. So what we're doing is we clustered our membership because professors in Korea or Filipino professors in Korea are scattered all over. So ang ginawa po namin is pinag-grupo-grupo. So let's say for example in our area, in the Daegu area, what we did was we involved ourselves in the multicultural families there. So we do volunteer teaching in the multicultural family centers, and they also do the same in other parts of Korea. So I think that's one of the best, program so far. Yan yung flagship program, kumbaga, ng PhilRPG sa ngayon. Although, for several years, we have been doing a lot of programs also, like, writing articles to the newspaper, what else? Attending conferences, and all. Yeah. So, and for PICO, this is a very active and dynamic organization actually of the students in Korea. They're now very active with KISA. KISA is Korea International Students Association. They have been very active in promoting programs to be able to improve the educational policies of Korea for the international students. So as an advisor of course, in terms of decision making, it's all, all the students who do that. Oh, so, nasa background lang po ako. And then for the Hawadong Filipino community, since I live now in the province, which is very far from Seoul, I still continue with my volunteer work. Sometimes they still invite me to attend some meetings, especially for big events, like the one we had a month ago, like during the Chuzok, where we had the Mr. and Miss Filipino Culture, or we call it the Ginoo at Binibining Kalinangang Filipino, which is a fundraising event of the community. So I still take part and participate in the programs of the community. And I still am, until now, the editor-in-chief of the Sambayanan, which is the official newsletter of the Hawadong Filipino Catholic community. Of course, when I got the information that the president is coming to visit South Korea, personally, I was very happy about it because as Filipinos abroad, it really feels good to be visited by your leader. Siyempre, homesick kami lahat sa aming mga pamilya sa Pilipinas, and to be visited by the president is really something, and to be able to meet him personally and to have, some time with him, it's a very good opportunity for all of us. So we feel like also importante kami sa Pangulo kasi kami ay bibisitahin. And our group, especially the PhilRPG and of course Pico, we are all very excited about it, and we are looking forward to his visit on Friday. And as far as, overseas Filipino workers are concerned, I think one of the pressing issues that we have now actually is about the reintegration program because, hindi naman, ako 9 years na ako dito, pero syempre Pilipino pa rin ako. So wala akong ibang babalikan kundi Pilipinas pa rin. But maraming kababayan natin ang kahit tapos na halimbawa yung period of sojourn, hindi pa rin ganun kahanda sa pagbalik sa Pilipinas dahil talagang kulang at kulang pa rin. So siguro to help us strengthen this program, to be able to prepare ourselves as OFWs also sa aming pagbabalik sa aming pamilya, sa aming pagbabalik sa aming mga mahal sa buhay at sa aming bansa. Siguro napakagandang balita para sa aming mga manggagawa, sa ibayong dagat, ang pagkakaroon ng improvement sa ating ekonomiya sa Pilipinas. Sa amin, napakagandang pag-asa na kung dumating yung panahon na kami ay magdesisyon na bumalik sa Pilipinas, ay alam namin na may babalikan kami. Oo, para hindi na maulit yung cycle nga ng migration. So, para sa akin at para sa aming mga grupo dito sa South Korea, napakagandang balita po nun. Ang South Korea po kasi, kung makikita yung profile ng mga OFWs dito, kakaunti lamang po talaga yung nasa professional level. Kung sa grupo nga namin, sabi nga ni Labor Attaché, as of this semester, there are about 85 E1 visa holders. So, kumbaga kami yung mas maliit na grupo. Subalit, maski kami man yung mas maliit na grupo, as I said a while ago, we try to reach out to our workers and to the women migrants who are in South Korea. Kasi sa tingin po namin, nandun pa rin naman yung, kasi pag sinabi, teacher yan or professor yan, no? Pero kami, we don't want to, to leave that status na dito lang kami. Kami na po mismo yung, na-realize namin na kami na mismo yung gagawa ng paraan para mag-reach out sa kanila. So, ngayon po, actually, isa sa mga proyekto na iniisip namin is to promote our services to the Filipino communities. Like, for example, noon po kasing full-time ako sa Hawadong Filipino community, I'm being invited by different communities to give leadership seminars, values formation seminars, yung mga ganon. And I did it all by myself, parang ganon. This time, sabi ko dun sa aming group, let's sell our skills. So kung magaling ka sa counseling, ibenta natin yan sa kanila. Let's reach out to them. Or mga sa leadership, or sa management, sa planning, financial management, and all. So, yun po yung isa sa mga proyekto namin na gustong ihain sa mga Filipino communities. In that way, we can help them, we can strengthen our relationship with them. Para sa aking mga kababayan na nagbabalak na mangibang bayan, syempre maganda pong opportunity yon. Kasi alam naman natin na sa atin nga ngayon ay hindi naman ganun kaganda or kadami ang pwedeng hanap buhay. Subalit, ihanda ang kalooban dahil ang buhay sa abroad ay hindi po ganun kadali. Unang-una, yung adjustment at lalo pag nag-iisa ka, hindi po ganun kadali ang lumayo sa mga mahal sa buhay. At pangalawa siguro ay yung pagdating sa abroad, kailangan talagang ma-manage ng tama ang personal na buhay at ang kaperahan. Kasi yun nga, 3 taon, 5 taon, napakabilis. So kung hindi ipaplano ng mabuti ang buhay sa abroad, wala rin pong mangyayari. So yun lamang po.